Yo, this is about to be a really straightforward video, really quick, probably. I don't feel like talking much. But I wanted to get this out because, often I have thoughts and I wonder, how many other people have these thoughts? How many other people feel the same way as me? It's like a sense of camaraderie, a sense of, a sense of one, a sense of sharing experiences. And it's a nice feeling. My nose was a little runny. Let me wipe that off. My bad for y'all in the video, man. But I came off the shroom trip last night, and I realized a lot of things and had fun. Did some things. I might not talk about it right now, but a week ago I realized, I really want to start skating. And so I've been watching some skating videos and things like that. And, today I'm going to visit the skate shop and order myself a pair of shoes. And I said, I felt like I have to start skating because, I love listening to music so much. I love it so much. And, there's a few things to do. There's a lot of things to do while you listen to music, and I'm finding out that, I enjoy various ways. Sometimes I like to do stuff. Sometimes I like to, not do anything while I'm listening to music. And there's a lot of music that I've been listening to, and I'm just imagining, and I'm like, wow, imagine skating to this. It just really brings the vibe, even though I've never skated in my life. I've always kind of wanted to know how to skate. I just never knew how, and I never really had it in me to kind of just force myself, until, it wasn't year by year, man, I really want to get a skateboard. But I had Skate 3 as a kid. And whenever sometimes I would go over to my cousin's house, they would have a skateboard over there, but they wouldn't really use it, but they had it. So I have experience standing on it. It's not like I've never seen one. I've seen one, I've stood on one. I just didn't know how to use it at the time. It wasn't my time for the skateboard. But it's like the skateboard, it's like it found its way back to me. We're not getting deep or nothing at all. We're just talking regular life things, It's just, how it is, And sometimes I listen to death metal music or certain rap songs, and I'm like, I have to learn how to skate. Because a lot of the things that we do on this realm is not, it's a lot of the things that we do on this realm. See, I'm not gonna say what I am, but a lot of the things in this realm is not so much physical, but more spiritual. We see ourselves moving and things like that, but the movement and the art and, what goes into it is actually spiritual. If you watch a skater, especially an experienced skater, you could see the artwork in it. You could see, wow, if you have your third eye, it's this is spiritual. Because and especially if you've done shrooms, you'll realize how a lot of things are connected. And just if you just dabbling into the deeper, just coming to nature and everything. And dancing and movement is it's all vibration, music, sound. It's all spiritual, dancing, music, all types of music. I won't say just if you made some, I don't know, just if it's not actually music and just a bunch of sounds that don't actually produce a good sound, then that's not what I'm talking about. But we know, And, you know, lately I've been thinking about like a lot, like my decisions, even though it's like, even though I don't have a lot of money on this, you know, realm right now, it's like I'm rich. I feel rich. I feel rich, y'all. And, you know, rich, you know, he was rolling around. And if you're not really happy, what I've been thinking about is if you're not really happy in life every day, what's the point of living, you know? Like, we should be living our best lives every day, you know? And you don't need a lot to live your best life, you know? My life pretty much consists of whatever I want to do, but sadhana, you know, is the main part of my life. Like, it's not like I'm very rigid about it, but it's the main part of my life. I would say it's what keeps me going, even it's what makes me better, and it gives me more energy, and it's like you have to have practice in your life, man, or else you're pretty much just drifting by. I mean, imagine a life where you didn't work out at all, or you didn't read, or you didn't go outside, and you just sat inside and watched TV all day, you know? That's not a right life, you know? You gotta have if you're living a right life, then you're gonna have practices. You might go out and take a walk. You might, you know, put on your favorite tunes while you're crocheting. You might walk your dog, and that's might be it. And you might, you know, spend time with your grandkids, and, you know, take a bike ride, take a scooter ride, you know, hit the skateboard, and that's your life. And it doesn't have to be too much. My life pretty much consists of sadhana and listening to music, playing games that I enjoy, and, you know, it pretty much consists of vibing out after I've taken care of my responsibilities, you know. And I don't think there's much more to life than that, you know. Getting the things that you desire in life and enjoying life every day while making sure that you're advancing, you know, past this third dimension. You don't want to be stagnant in this third dimension, you know. It's okay to do nothing intentionally sometimes. We're never gonna move away from that. But if you're not doing anything, you're not progressing at all in your physical reality, in your spiritual reality, in the fucking reality that you're experiencing, then there's not really, you know, any point of really being down here in my honest experience of knowledge, in my honest knowing. There's no point. And then on top of that, if you're not really enjoying life, a lot of people aren't enjoying life. But we're not talking about other people. We're talking about you and I, and how we should live. We shouldn't just enjoy this life. We should enjoy this life every day. We should be grateful that I get to step out and walk in this body, and I'm grateful that I get to do my sadhana. Like, it's crazy. I get to do my sadhana. I get to listen to this music. I was on the shrooms. I was last night, and I was, wow, you know, like, my ancestors really gave me this opportunity to walk this realm at this time, you know, in this physical body with these, whatever, you know, everything, whether it be bad or good, or, you know, there's no really, but sometimes you just gotta dump it to the video, man. You just gotta let it flow. And if you can vibe with that, can you dig it? You know, that's the question of life, you know, a lot of the times. The reality is, can you dig it? Can you dig that new sound? Can you dig that vibration? Can you dig that activity? Can you dig that new insight? Can you dig it? I bought a $200 CD player the other day after buying $100 of CDs, and I don't have that much money. You know, I told y'all about my work situation. If you don't know, you could look at the past videos. But I know that life is gonna get better. It's like because I'm doing what I have to do. When I do what I have to do, when I do my devotion, when you stick close with source sticks close with you. I'm not high right now. Just in case somebody's like, man, this dude's tripping, messing up words or something. But when you show devotion, what do you think? It's been around all since ancient time. The Egyptians did devotion. That's where I got it. That's not where I got it. Actually, it probably is. That's where I learned about it, but that's not where I started my yoga practice from learning Egyptian yoga. But we're not gonna go too far into everything else because I want to get the short topic so I can head to the store. And you know, I realized, like, when I was contemplating, should I buy this CD player or not? And sometimes I feel weird when I talk, and it feels like I'm not really me, but I'm just an experience. I was thinking anyways, you know, why would I wait to buy this CD player if I'm wanting it anyway, if I'm gonna get it in the future? Like, I'm gonna have that money anyway, so why would I wait and delay? I mean, there's essence in delayed gratification. Know that. But sometimes you don't have to wait, and there is no point in waiting for certain things, so it's like, why would I wait? You know, it's like, really, my life is starting at 18, you know? I'm discovering and learning new things after I'm becoming so free and having less limitations. And, yeah, I don't really know what to think. It's like there's nothing to think and there's nothing to feel, but I feel a lot of things. But am I really feeling these things is what I wonder. Or is it an illusion of feeling? You know, after my shroom trip, it's like what I had already known became even greater. The feeling of it became even greater. The reality of it became even greater. And something I'm observing right now is that I feel so alien to this planet. Like, my vessel, the way I speak, I just feel so alien. You know, how I feel, my perception of the world. I feel like I just don't see things. I just feel like I just don't see the world the same. But, you know, you and me both, huh? If, you know, you have that. And something else is, you know, we're about to get a new job, so, you know, we're about to be working that full time, and it's like, what's wrong with the 9-to-5 life, guys? Like, I'm not saying like you have to work the 9-to-5 5-day shift exactly, but what's wrong with really working some jobs, you know? It gives like simplicity to life. Some people, they might want to start an entrepreneurship, but what if I don't want to start an entrepreneurship right now? What if I want to do what I want to do? What if I want to live simple? What if I want to exert energy and make money and then come home and do what I want to do? Live your life and be happy every day, and make sure that you're progressing. Because if we're not enjoying this realm, what's the point of being alive? And that's the end of the video.